Welcome back to another episode of The Maine. I'm your host, Nanya Gunnesi. In today's episode, we'll be reviewing winter sports and activities, another senior shout-out, SAT study tips, and our very own pep assembly. But first, youth in government has been breaking records. Roshni Ashrith has more.
Metea has broken many records and has set many standards this year. Let's take a look at seniors Tinu Satya and Nikhil Venkat, Metea's first state board representatives for the club Youth and Government as Lieutenant Governor and Chief Justice, respectively. Furthermore, Metea is striving to continue the streak through 2023 Chief Justice candidate Zoe Williams. The three's hard work has and is definitely paying off. Let's hear what they have to say about their experiences in campaigning.
So the campaigning process was really fun because I would never write my speeches ahead of time and I would always write them 1 a.m. the day of. So my speeches were always really interesting, which led to one specific speech that I remember where I went up there, talked about my campaign, and I explained equity by saying I would eat a basketball. And it made sense, it totally made sense, but I said I would eat a basketball, so that was interesting.
I'm gonna be honest with you all. If you gave me a basketball at age 8, I would probably eat it. There's a term for this situation that doesn't involve you being forced to picture that. Equity versus equality.
It was a super weird process because in a normal year, you're in person, you're campaigning, you're talking, you're joking, but in a year like last year, it was fully online. You had to run full social media campaigns, and it was really weird. So the most fun part was definitely figuring out how to have that balance of getting yourself out there and people to buy into what you're saying and not making a fool out of yourself. Because it was a very fine line to walk, and sometimes I felt like the jokes I'm making were not great, or things that we're doing were too jokey. But obviously, it was all fun. It all worked out pretty well.
Despite the challenges of the online format last year, Tinu and Nikhil got creative with breaking the barriers and connected with the people through websites and YouTube and Instagram campaign videos.
Revamping the lobbyist scoring system. Helping reorganize amendment procedure. Getting a haircut. It's not even that bad yet. I just don't care about your feelings.
Metea is keeping up its streak through 2023 Chief Justice candidate Zoe Williams, who is going on to Springfield as one of the top 3 Chief Justice candidates.
My favorite part about campaigning is definitely getting to give the speeches. At Prelix 1 and Prelix 2, it's so fun to watch how the audience interacts with your speech and how they respond to it and gives their reactions. I feel like that's the most rewarding part, hearing them laugh or gasp, and it's very fun. To anyone looking for a fun club next year, make sure you come try out Youth in Government. You get to meet a lot of new people, build a lot of skills, and make lifelong connections.
And by joining Youth in Government, it gives you the kind of skills that are necessary to participate to the best of your ability, to make a change in your own community. So if you haven't considered it, or if you're in the position to do that, please try considering joining Youth in Government because it's a great club.
This is Roshni Ashrith for The Maine.
Next, here's a quick update on the winter sports and activities that performed outstandingly this season.
The winter season was an extremely successful season for our Metea clubs and activities. However, 6 stood out from the rest as they took their activities to the next level, state. After a great DVC conference and sectionals, the cheer team headed off to state with a strong state send-off and brought home a 15th place win. Our dance team brought 2 routines in jazz and hip-hop and made it to the Bank of Springfield Center.
We ended up placing 4th place in our hip-hop routine, and then in our jazz routine we placed 9th place.
After qualifying for state for the 2nd time in a row, our bowling team brought back a strong win, with Sydney Lewis placing 13th. In Peoria, Illinois, chess brought us a 13th place win at state out of a total of 128 teams that competed.
They are self-directed. They are the ones who organized their summers to be able to play as much chess as possible. And without that, we would not have finished as highly as we did.
Peyton Owen, Zaina Sheikh, Tamay Varshney, JJ Barker, Amara Salim, Lauren Vertine, and Saish Pratina all competed at state. On February 19th in Peoria, they brought home an overall finish of 6th place.
The highlight has always been just the idea that we're back together, that we get to work together, the camaraderie.
Swimming is on their way to state. Tyler Leslie set a new school record in the 200 freestyle, with George Wang, Henri Marchand, Jaden Gamilla, and Jacob Henkel competing in other events as well. Congratulations and good luck to the boys swimming team at state. We look forward to seeing the spring season bring home more victories for Metea. For the Maine, this is Ananya Ganesi.
Now it's time for your favorite segment where two seniors get surprised. Here's Eileen McKernan and Lauren Lane with Senior Shout Out.
We're surprising Ben Borden and Zach Stefkin.
Oh, I love that.
Each month, a senior is nominated by their peers to be shouted out and earn a prize for their positive behavior. So will Zach please come up to the front? This is what your peers said about you. So, people said that you're funny. Zach is a hardworking student who is extremely funny and super nice to the people around him. One more round of applause, guys! Let's go! Yeah. A special senior gets shouted out by their peers for their positive behavior, and today we congratulate Ben Borden. So will Ben please come to the front?
Ben is very friendly and talented in the art of small talk. He can wow you with his many accents which bring joy to all of his peers and teachers. Ben is a hard worker who takes his out-of-school jobs very seriously. He has won several medals in the Special Olympics swimming as he is part fish. Those who know Ben are very lucky. Have a great senior year, Ben. We have a $10 Dunkin' gift card for you. Wow. Balloons.
And then this is a really cool poster that the people over at the Maine made for you. This is pretty cool. Thank you. You're welcome.
Keep nominating so I can be on there.
Juniors have the SAT coming up very soon, and it can be stressful in knowing how to prepare for it. Here's Zara Salim with some SAT study tips to save your life.
Hey juniors, the SAT is coming up on April 13th. That means you have approximately 47 days to prepare. It's super important that you know how to study effectively and efficiently to score your best so that colleges get a glimpse of your true academic potential. Today, I'll give you guys some tips on where to find resources and how to organize your time. Study tip number 1. Set a study schedule. Make sure you have some sort of visual organization showing you what you're going to study and when. Maybe you'll do reading and writing on Mondays and Wednesdays, math on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and give yourself a choice day on Friday. Set aside 30 minutes to an hour max for SAT prep. No excuses. Once you have a schedule, start studying. There are a variety of SAT prep books that you can purchase on Amazon with many practice tests and study strategies. But an awesome free option is Khan Academy. Khan Academy offers endless SAT practice tests, tracks your progress and growth, and will give you full explanations and lessons for missed questions. There are full-length practice tests that you can take to practice timing as well. You can even make a study schedule on Khan Academy for yourself if you'd rather do it online. Just go to khanacademy.org/SAT and log in through your IPSD account to begin. Skills and results only come from consistent and deliberate practice, and the SAT is important, so buckle down and start studying.
Are you enjoying this episode? Do you want to join in on the fun? Then ask your teacher how you can join Media Communications and Productions, or just stop by room F216. Our last PEP assembly was massive, with lots of acknowledgements, games, and performances. Bhargav Chandramoli gives us the highlights.
It is important to have PEP at Metea to show one another that we support each other. It is so fun, and it's just a really great community to be a part of.
We have a philosophy here at Metea that is called Mustangs supporting Mustangs. It's important for us to come together as a school, especially in still difficult times such as these, and make sure that we are supporting each other.
I think having school spirit is really important because it brings a lot of school unity. You get out what you put in. So when you try to have school spirit, you participate in everything, you're gonna have a lot more fun here at Metea.
Everyone together. It's very rare that we all come together in different occasions. These after-school activities are a great way of doing that.
The energy and the vibe of the school is like always up there. We're not just like some boring school like Wabanzi or Nequa. We actually have fun and like show that we enjoy high school and the beautiful things of it.
After the consultables, Marty the Mustang, the seniors have won the spirit.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Maine. If you'd like to see more of our content, head over to our YouTube channel and be sure to subscribe. If that isn't enough, follow us on Instagram at Metea Maine. From all of us here at Broadcast Journalism and Productions, stay safe and stay connected.